Hello, everyone. This is Jonathon Moline, and welcome back to another interview. In today's interview, we got
Said.
we got Sed, Cedric Gaming,
SEDtro Gaming, yeah.
SEDtro. So we got Sed from SEDtro Gaming here.
Yep. Said from SEDtro Gaming, or just Cedris, or Said. Like, I have nicknames. I have so many of these things, and like, I got Said, I got Gmail, I got Cedris, even though that's the full version of the name. Gmail is like short for my actual real life name, which I will not say. But if you're curious to know what my real name is, it's like, dude, it's written all over my drawings. Go ahead, my signature's down there, whatever's. But what I'm getting at is, everyone likes to call me Sad. They just like to call me that because they just do. I don't know. It stuck with me. I make this channel, and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
So I've watched your channel, and you like doing Let's Plays, gaming, and you do voice acting. You make art.
Yes, actually. I love video games. I grew
So
up
do
with
I.
video games, and and I also grew up with cartoons. So it's like it's a big win-win for me. Where it's like I love to draw. It is fun. It's so freaking amazing. I don't know, I'm snapping, but I love it. Good stuff, man. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, I've been watching cartoons since I was little, and obviously, who didn't? But like, I loved them that much that I would always dream of becoming a voice actor, or like, being involved in video game developing, because I was also way into video games. And to this day, I still have the games I had since I was little. I collect. I'm a collector. That's why my name said Retro Gaming. That's my channel. Retro Gaming said. Put them together. You got that. Even though most of the gameplay videos I have in there are not really that old. I just need a better capture card. That's all I can say. I mean, if it was able to read my Super Nintendo instead of just my N64, then I probably would be fine with it. Because that's the lowest it can go when it comes to my old consoles. For some reason, the N64 is like as far as it can go. And I'm like, that's so weird. My Super Nintendo doesn't work. My NES doesn't work with it. It just, the thing is picky. I gotta tell you that.
It
right
hates
now.
you.
It hates me. It hates me. And the advertisement on the stupid thing on Amazon, it's like, oh yeah, well, it can go all the way down to the NES and Super Nintendo. It's like, that's a lie. That's a freaking lie. Actually, it depends on your TV as well. So it's probably my TV that's giving me a hard time with my capture card. I just need to upgrade my capture card. So
Yeah. Cool. So Sed, what got you inspired to do voice acting, doing Let's Plays, and art, and all that jazz?
Well, okay, so I'll start off with the voice acting first, because I don't want to get that out of the way, even though I love everything. But okay, I'm not making any sense. Okay, so let me.
What fun is there making any sense, anyways?
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Anyway, the thing about voice acting is, since I would watch so many cartoons in my past, there was times where I would imitate some characters because I don't know, sometimes there's some moments where it just sounds kind of funny. Certain words being mentioned on some voices. And it's like, it just sounded funny to me, and I kept mocking some characters here and there. That doesn't sound nice. But I loved doing voices, and I've been doing that for like a long time as a kid. I would just imitate stuff from shows. I don't think that was a good thing at all. I think that was unhealthy of me. But hey, it was fun. I loved it, and I don't know. I just love doing voice work. It's like you're not yourself. You're just you're a character and stuff. But what really got me going on my gears is a YouTuber who is a good friend of mine, Vanamillan. When I saw her channel in 2012, which was when she was like pretty much spawning, because her channel was kind of new at that time. I've been a fan since the very beginning, and seeing her do dubs and, well, her early work was kind of like horror stuff when it comes to like MLP content, and I was like, wow. But it got me on my gears of continuing on becoming a voice actor, even though I started doing actual voice acting in 2015, and it was fun. I liked it. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be discovering my voice work garbage.
Oh, come on.
And
It's not
yeah, that's
it's
it.
not garbage, man.
No, I just say that word a lot. I don't know why. Force a habit.
I've
Makes
heard
no sense.
I've heard your work before. You've done some funny crap, man. You're pretty impressive. You got a good range.
I've been told that by many people, even like to this day, people are like going, "Oh my god, you can actually do a girl voice or a really deep character voice or something." I would be like, "Well, I mean." I asked them, is that a good thing? They're like, no, that's amazing. I was like, oh, and they tell me that's not common. I'm like, so wait, me switching a character, you know, like like that, it will you like it's not common, and they're like, not really, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. I didn't know that. I thought it was a common thing that voice actors could do. I mean, I'm talking normal right now, and then I just switch to like a deep character, and I go, yes. I don't know. I've been told that it's not that easy to just switch, and I didn't know that. I mean, look, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong with that, and if they're wrong with that, it's on them, and it's also on me because I kind of believe them now since they keep telling me this over and over and over.
That's true.
Hey, I mean, they like my stuff.
That's good.
I used to voice Apple Bloom when I used to be in the Bernie community, and all I can say is, God, that was weird. That was a weird experience.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us more about that series you used to do back then.
Oh yeah, so I used to do a series called Apple Bloom Skype Calls, and all I can say is, what the heck was up with her character? That's all I can say. Like, we all know Apple Bloom's like all innocent and, you know, learning, you know, life stuff in the show. She's just learning to how to become a better friend, and hey, you know, she was cute along with the other members of the CMC. But when it came to my version, which was a parody pretty much, and also it did get a dumb story because the story was not really the important part. It was just more likely of what she does and what she says to the main characters of the show. It was funny. It was just her just calling characters in the series and just telling them, you know, off with cuss words, and I'm like, looking back at them, some of them still make me laugh, but I will say I could have done better with certain things. Like, I could have worded some stuff better. I could have fixed my microphone quality. But I mean, people liked it.
I still remember back in the day when I did my birthday podcast live stream. You came in there. This was like his first video with me, and he comes in there and he's like, he does his Apple Bloom impression, and you.
I was the character, like I was voicing her the entire time. I think I did break character here and there just so I can take a breather, but like, you wanted that birthday wish, I gave you that birthday wish of just being her, and I was like, pew, pew, pew. I had to like get in that like gear. I gotta like do it, and then I did it. And the only thing I can remember was just singing the birthday song in a really dumb way, and I don't know why it stuck with me, but hey, I mean, if it wasn't for that moment, I wouldn't have been like, you know, doing that to other friends when it comes to like, you know, their birthdays coming up and stuff. It's like, hey, it's your birthday, and they'll be like, yep. And so I rarely do the voice nowadays, but whenever it's a friend's birthday, I sing it to them. That stupid version of the birthday song.
Have you ever has some people ever thought you bringing the series back?
It was supposed to, but then I decided not to do it. I couldn't finish it off. I mean, heck, the series is old. It's been delayed for many times, and I kept announcing it returning. But you know what? I'm done. And plus, I'm not even in the fandom anymore. I've been out of the fandom for, I think, 3 or 4 years, maybe. I don't really remember, because like I kind of stopped. The show I still enjoy, don't get me wrong. I just like it as a cartoon overall, you know. I just see it as another cartoon that I just deeply enjoyed, and I don't watch it often like I used to, but it isn't bad, you know. I still enjoy it for what it is. It's cute, it's got good animation, the music is fine. It's just a cartoon I like.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
so MFP is like just not my main thing anymore.
The thing is, yeah, like, people move on. They want to try new things, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as, like, some people left the fandom, but they don't cut ties with the friends that they've made in the fandom.
Oh, definitely not. No. I met a lot of good people, and you know, a lot of them stuck with me, and I'm glad. You know, I'm glad I met them. They're wonderful people.
Yeah, because as for myself, I do stuff for my Brony Entertainment Network YouTube channel, but it's like with the crew, and it's just like I still like doing stuff for the fandom. It's fun. I still have fun in it, but it's just like a part of me is like I like expanding more. That's why when I have it on my solo channel, I do a couple of MLP things every now and then. Like I do this Portal series with my OC Vision Wave where we like swap personalities. It's really cool because it's like I go to the portal, and then real life me, it's like a doppelganger situation. So then there's, you know, like some people have a pony Sona, then you have an OC. Your OC is like your mascot. It's like a thing you use in your storyline, where a pony Sona is like it's like real you but as a pony. So real me, if I go there, I'm John, but I go as music lover to go undercover, but I'm also known as the creator. So then when I go there, Vision comes to the human world and he becomes alternate version of me, but he looks like me because he's got to fit in. But you could tell by his personality, by my personality, there's some things a little bit different. Yeah, I've been working on the series for 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I thought of it one day because I was bored.
I mean, when you get bored, you want to come up like an idea just pops in your mind. It's like, okay, you know what? This just came out of the blue. I'm gonna write that down in my notes, and there you go. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future. Yeah, good job. Yeah, nice.
Now I'm starting to do more for like the Has-Been Hotel started fandom, because I did a comic dub, a parody of that for Crimson Shadow VA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had her on the previous interview. She's a really awesome person.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you had a lot of fun. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure you had a lot of fun. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so anyways, like, that's how, like, I know how you feel. Like, you want to explore, you want to try new things. And yeah, so, you got any other ideas of great series you want to do?
To be honest, I don't really have anything else in mind. I mean, mostly it's just, I mean, I just think of more of artwork. I mean, whenever someone wants me to voice in a parody, I'll be willing to get on board and just be stupid with it. I mean, I'll be like, oh, sweet, I got another role. I get a script, and I'm ready to go. I don't care what it is. Adult humor, kid parody, I don't care. I would be so on board with it. I'd be having a lot of fun, regardless. And it's like, because it always feels like I have a dream that just came true every time I do voice work. It's like, ooh, it's not really like a common thing I do, but hey, you know, I don't do it often since not many people come to me for voice work, but I love it anyway, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, I'm always excited, and I'm always excited for that project to come out, and it's like, yes, more stuff I'm in. I like to hear my stupid voice.
Yeah, and it's just like, even if like I wasn't in the fandom more, I'd still, if someone offered me the opportunity and wanted me to voice for MLP project, I would still do it, because I would still have fun with it, even if I'm not in the fandom.
Oh yeah, definitely. If someone ever told me, like, or someone asked me, he's like, hey, Sai, is it possible for you to, like, voice in the MLP project? I'll be like, sure, why not? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, yeah, I haven't done MLP content in a while, but whatever, I'll still go on board.
Secretly, you'd say, God damn it, I thought it was gonna be something else. But okay.
Oh my gosh. No. Okay, I wouldn't be having that kind of mindset. Okay, maybe a little bit, but listen. I'm gonna have fun with it no matter what. Okay, are we clear with that? I hope to God we're, like, you know, seeing eye to eye with that. If not, there's your problem. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just being silly.
Yeah, I could tell.
What am I not silly? That's my question.
I know, like, it's like either whatever collab I was with you. Like, I was doing a video with, like, I think I first met you through Firestorm's live stream podcast.
Oh, actually, yeah, it was a stream of my friend. Oh yes, definitely, and it was a fun experience. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I remember we were like singing like Surfing Bird or something, and then like I played Apple Bloom for a second, screaming "Shut the F up," and then we just started dying of laughter, and that's pretty much all I can remember. but it was a blast. I remember having so much fun.
Yeah, you starting to sing all that, and I was like, just walks into the call. I remember coming late, and I hear that. I'm like, what the fuck? I might as well just roll with it. And, and it's just like, and then you're like, shut up! I'm trying to sing.
Oh my god. It's just, oh my god, it's just such a silly moment. That never left with me, you know. It stuck with me.
I know, good
Some little
times.
dumb moments like that sticks with me, and I'm just glad I get dumb memories like that.
Yeah, I have a lot of good videos on my channel that feature some of those moments, and I'll never delete them. Even though they're old videos, I won't delete them because it's just like you have moments in there that you can't get back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like having memories in my mind where it's like, I remember that. I liked having that memory in my brain because it was a fun moment. Or that it was this embarrassing moment that just sticks with you and you feel like so bad about it, but you end up laughing about it years later. It's like, okay, that was kind of funny.
Now, Sid, you've always had an interesting voice when you talk. It's just, has anyone, when they met you for the first time, ever like thought you were doing a cartoon character the entire time when they were talking to you?
Oh, actually, it's not that. It's something else entirely. What makes this hilarious is that, okay, so people know me from Vanna Games or just Paradigmix, another channel I love working with, you know, with a friend of mine. We play games together. And people ask this question, Said, are you a boy or a girl? It's the most common question I get almost every freaking day. Like, guys, I'm a boy. I mean,
Does this prove that I'm a boy? Jesus Christ.
it's like, look, there you go. I did that. That should prove I'm not a girl.
Yeah, there you go, everyone. If you see this video, Sid
But-
is a guy. Question answered.
Yeah, Said is a boy. Said's a boy. Said is like the boy.
Said.
Okay.
Said,
Yeah.
don't bug him on that anymore. Don't bug him on that.
No matter how many times I tell them, no matter how many times I reply to comments or like messages on Twitter and stuff, I still get this question almost every day from other people that just come to my channel and they're new to it. It's like, is Said a boy or a girl? It's like, I'm a freaking boy. It doesn't bother me really. I mean, I'm used to it. It's a common mistake I get a lot in my channel and
Yeah.
some of my social medias. You can't just tell every single person, no matter how many times you've announced it in your channel or social media, you know, no matter how many posts you make, telling everyone who you really are. There's still gonna be people coming in going like, "Hey, are you a boy or a girl?"
They're like,
I'm used to it.
they're like, you sound like a teenage girl or teenage boy. Like,
I think it's a teenage girl. I don't know what they're saying. Like, I don't know what they're thinking
And
of
you're-
when they hear that voice.
and
Like,
you're like in your 20s, right?
I'm 24, dude. I'm 24, and I'm like, oh, sorry. Like, I'm sorry that I don't sound like a deep person or whatever, but listen, that's just, I don't know. Okay, I'm lost in words. I don't know. I don't explain it. I don't explain how I sound like this in this age. Makes no sense.
Hey, but don't worry about it, man. People like always gonna ask questions like that because they're just trying to get to know you for the first time. That's
I mean, yeah, and plus, like, it doesn't bother me like it used to. I'm perfectly like, you know, on board with like answering that question over and over and over and over. It's not gonna bother. It's like, hey, that common question's back.
yeah.
I'm ready to answer that. I already got my freaking candy right here and my water and all the rest of my snacks. Ready to answer your question, the one that everyone asks. Said, boy or girl? I'm a boy.
You actually could pull off a good button mash, actually.
Oh, I've been told that before when I used to be in the fandom. I mean, people are telling me my apple bloom was like accurate. I'm like, guys, there was not even close to accurate. It is so far off from the actual show. Even when her voice changed because, you know, Michelle Creeber hit puberty, and like, I still didn't think I sounded like her when she had that older voice. And I'm like, guys, I don't really hear an apple bloom coming out. It just sounds like I'm just making a joke more than anything. But people liked it, and that's what kept me going at that time to make that series. And it was just kind of silly to just hear people go, "Wow, it's so accurate." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not." But okay, thank you for liking the voice anyway.
There we go. He was just, you were almost going, when you were saying that, you were almost going to like button mash voice right there. When you're saying, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think I can really, because my normal voice.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Throat. Yeah.
I'm not button anymore, Mom. I am the stash.
Pretty close.
I can't believe I haven't seen it in so long, and I still remember that stupid saying.
I know.
Because of the mustache. But it looks so cool.
If I ever find a button mash comic dub, I know who I'm gonna get to voice it.
Oh boy. What, are you gonna get the actual voice actor?
Oh, you.
Me?
I don't know many people that could do that voice.
There's a guy named me? I didn't know that. Oh, there's a guy named you as well? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. You, me, you, me, I don't know who these people are.
They sound like jerks, I can tell you that.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, this guy who just does this podcast and this live stream. Then there's this Sid guy who plays video games, complaining. Yeah, he's a pretty interesting character, I'll tell you that. They're a bunch of jerks. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Oh wait, Sed? Who the heck is Sed? Jeez, sounds like a nobody who just doesn't even know anything about video games. What a low-life piece of garbage, I can tell you that. You know what I mean?
Oh, if
I ever see him, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, listen here, there can only be one person in this world who's like good in video games. That's me. Okay, I'm not really pro in reality, but whatever.
Excuse me?
What? I'm saying I'm not really that professional in video games. I just love video games.
I know, you're like, I'm the only one good at video games is me.
Whatever. I didn't say anything.
If you get me in a game that's cross-platform play, I'll say challenge accepted.
Persecutor 1 and 2. Listen, I grew up with that series.
I've been playing have you ever, speaking of video games, have you ever played the video game that everyone's been playing called Among Us?
Not yet. I actually do have the game though. My friend gave it to me, and she was so sweet to give it to me. And I am so excited to actually play it. But I have to do some artwork here and there. Oh.
I'll game with you. If you ever want to play, I'll game.
I don't have it on my phone. I have it on PC.
Yeah, I could still play with you on PC. It's cross-platform play.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's nice. It's just that the reason why I haven't played it yet is because I'm actually busy doing our commissions, and that I have to get that stuff done. I only have like one to do right now while we're speaking in this chat right now. But like, you know, I'm just happy that some people just like to commission me for some stuff. Like, ooh, I didn't know people really like my stuff. No, that's nice.
I know, it's just
and
like,
I just do it.
I know with my new setup here, my podcast and interviews, their sound, voice acting sound a lot better. See?
Oh my gosh. oh, I see it. And all I can say is, whatever. I can't even think of a joke.
It's just that this is literally my first actual professional microphone. I've never had anything like this before. I would always just use the earbuds and all that crap.
Oh, okay, so this is like serious now. We're going to the serious level where you have this like equipment right in front of you. It's like, okay, top quality microphone. All right. We gotta get serious. Gotta be professional. Put on my headphones. All right.
Welcome to the podcast. My name is Steve. and this is my guest, Guy.
This is
Say hello, Guy.
Hello.
And then the guy would be all, "Hey, what's up? My name is Guy."
or better yet, they could like do some ASMR. Like they could be, you heard that, like, "Hi, this is Jonathon Moline, and welcome to the next ASMR session. Today's episode, we're gonna be relaxing and chilling some great water music and sounds. So I hope you enjoy this, the world's quietest interview."
Oh my god. And I'll be like, "Oh, and I'm here too because why the heck not? I don't know." You know, and then like in the other side.
Oh yeah, and I'm also this deep guy who's like here with these other two idiots. Pay attention to me, my voice is a lot hotter.
I don't know. I'm just being stupid at this point because I don't know. ASMR, count me in. Actually, don't count me in. ASMR is weird.
Well, actually, depending on what it is, like some people use it as like therapy, as relaxing. Like if
Okay,
you,
well, yeah. I mean, there's that, and there's also like the use of objects. Like they just like to hear the sound of certain things. I don't blame them for certain objects, but I just don't listen to it often, though. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very rare for me to come across ASMR stuff. It's like, yeah, I feel like I'm in the mood for some ASMR. Type it in.
Okay, this is relaxing. I'm gonna enjoy this. Yay!
Oh my god.
Now that's what I call hot.
Like, Sid, how many years have I known you now?
Let's see. I think 3, maybe?
I think we met during back in the Skype days.
Yeah, that was in the Skype days. Hang on a second. It's 2020, so like, actually, 4 years. What am I saying? It's been 4. It's 2016. Skype was still kind of active.
I was 26 when I met you,
Oh my lordy.
and I'm 30, turning 31 this year.
Oh, good God. We're getting old. Well, okay, well.
Oh, come on, I look pretty damn good for my age.
Okay, yeah, we'll say yes.
Actually, to be honest, it's just a number to me. It doesn't really bother me more. I already went past my phase where I was freaking out and shit.
It's just life. Live with it.
No, it's 40 when it's downhill. It's when you turn 40, it's downhill from there. Not for
Oh, that stinks.
Nah, just kidding. It depends on how you take care of yourself. If you take good care of yourself.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're all healthy and nice, and it's like,
Hey, baby. Got a good body for my age. You like to touch me?
it's like, listen. It's good to take care of yourself, man, but you gotta understand. Don't be a weirdo.
Sid, this is
Don't be all...
Th-
What? Yeah.
this is why I like you, because you always funny. You always have a good personality. You always have a great sense of humor. You're a good entertainer,
Yeah.
and you
Thank you.
and you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to voice acting, gaming, and all that shit.
Because I don't know. I mean, I'm a huge fan on old games more than modern games. Sometimes I would have some facts about modern games. Sometimes, mostly it's retro games, and I love them. The old games I just find more fun than modern games. I mean, okay, kill me. Try to kill me, but I find them more fun as well. Sorry, I'm not saying that modern games are terrible, but I feel like some of them just got more simplified. Well, okay, except Dark Souls. That's like hardcore stuff right there, man. But you see what I'm saying, though? I mean, it's just my personal opinion, and if you disagree with me on that, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you for your own opinion on what you think about games. Like, if you think old games are easier, it's like. But here's my thing I gotta say about that, though. Try playing Ghosts and Goblins or Super Ghosts and Goblins, the arcade. And come back to me and say that you completed it, because that ain't easy stuff, man. That's hard.
I never beat it.
Yeah, a lot of my friends who played it, they have never beaten it. So, whoop. What else? What about the original Rayman on PS1? Yeah. Tell me that you've beaten it, and then I'll be like, okay, now you have some good guts right there. You pro. Because the first game of Rayman is really not easy. It may look beautiful and cute, but here's the thing. That ain't easy. That's not a walk in the park there, buddy. That's like... My God. It's a terrible difficulty you got there. That's like super hardcore stuff, man. I mean, like, I've only beaten it once on the GBA ports. And all I can say is... Oh, it was such a pain to get that thing out of the way. I've only beaten it once, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to beat it again. And it was only on the GBA at the time for me, because I only had that version. I didn't even own a PS1 back in the day until, like, I got older. And I'm like, now I got a PS1.
I remember when I played the very first Rainbow Six game for the Nintendo 64, and I beat it once and never could beat it again.
It's one of those things that you were able to do as a kid, but when you get older as an adult, you just can't. Not ever again somehow. I don't even know how. I mean, heck, try playing Lion King on Super Nintendo when it comes to the second level. Everyone talks about how horrible that level is because you had to time that double jump perfectly with a pixel, and then Boom. If you manage to do that, I'll be like, okay, now you're definitely a pro. I don't know how you managed to do that. I can't even do that. I can't even beat the second level.
Everyone who's watching this, if this gets 10 likes, Sid here will play the hardest video game for you on his next stream and try and beat it.
I will destroy you for making that suggestion.
It'll happen.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't. Maybe.
Oh,
I can't predict the future.
Oh, come on. It'd be entertaining. It'd be a good idea for a video.
Well, I mean, if my capture card would work with it, so that's another problem. I just need to get a better capture card. That's all I can say. But hey, I mean, the game isn't bad, but like, that second level kills me. I mean, a lot of people didn't like that second level. That everybody that I knew who played it would admit to me. I had to punch in that code to select the next level after that. I was like, you know what? I don't blame you. That level's a pain in the butt. And the rest of the game's a lot easier in comparison to the second level.
Yeah.
God, Lion King on Super Nintendo, all I can say is, oh, that second level. That's all I got.
That's
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, Sid, any future plans for any future projects or anything else interesting coming up in the future?
Well, actually, I do have a few things in my brain. You see, that sounds stupid, but what I'm saying is, I do have some videos that I need to finish, editing. I have to finish editing certain videos in my stupid program that's just so laggy. And I had to put them on my channel, the stuff, you make the video, you put the description, you put the name, and then boom, there you go. You upload it on the YouTube channels, and you're like, yes, I got the news videos out. But I do have a few videos I have to finish. And like, I have to think, I think I have to make 4 of them right now. There's a drunk gameplay. Can't believe I just admitted that, but there's a drunk gameplay coming. I rarely drank, just to keep in mind. That was like my second time I ever drank in my entire life, and it was my birthday at the time. So yeah, I'm super late with that video because I've been doing arcade. The other one's the 3rd episode of the Uno gameplay with me, Vanna, and Crazy Bones, another fellow artist. And there's also Left 4 Dead 2, which I am so happy I played the game with my friend Paradomics and my other friends. So like it was great having them around. And then the last one is Ninja Turtles 2003 on the original Xbox, which was a game I played with my brother. So there's stuff I have to work on when it comes to future videos.
I remember back in the day when we played Left 4 Dead 2 together.
Yeah, I remember that actually. I do remember that. And I think the footage is still on YouTube, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is. It's on Purgatory Corner.
Nice.
You and Ben.
Yeah.
We did one for Ben too, because you came on Brony Entertainment Network before for a video.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. My goodness, it was that long ago? Jeez.
Actually, it was last year.
Oh man, I felt longer than that. I don't even know. My memory stinks.
Go ahead.
It just feels like time is just going slow for me. I guess.
Yeah. You and I should play that game again sometime. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it really has.
Did you hear? Speaking of it, did you hear that they're finally coming
new
out?
Update. Yep. They finally got some missing media, put it back into the game. Like, oh, this was unfinished, and it's in the game now. Like certain weapons.
And the map.
2 new machine guns were pieces that couldn't make it into the game, from what I heard. And they finally finished it. So I was like, oh, now these weapons are now accessible. That's great.
And not only that, they finally put that last stand in, but it was a mod. But the fandoms was put the map in there as a mod, but now they put the full campaign in for that was the last map that was supposed to be for the original Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, exactly. And it was pretty cool to actually see that now. And hey, new melee weapons, only 2 of them. But hey, it was great. I loved it. I was like, hey, that's good stuff,
Did
man.
we get any new guns?
Only 2 new guns and 2 new melee weapons. That's pretty much what we got. But we did get a new mode in there. Cool. I mean, that was also a sort of modded mode, survival versus. But it's cool to see that in the menu. Like, the update really is so well done. I am glad it finally updated after all these years of its release.
Feels like
Goodness.
It feels like the game's actually complete.
It really, that's what I've been saying when me and my friends are playing it. I've been telling them, the game feels so complete now that we have all this in here. And it was cool to hear the unused voice samples of the main characters. Rest in peace, Bill. Ugh.
They must have finally had some of his lines that never got to be used as actors' lines.
Oh yeah,
before he
definitely.
died.
I mean, it was mentioned in the that they were using the unused voice lines, the voices or voice audios. God, I can't talk correctly, but you get the point.
Yes, I get the point.
But I'm just glad this update happened. And it's good stuff. I'm happy.
I actually really want to play it.
I played it. So much fun.
It was a free update too.
Yeah, it's free. They wouldn't charge it like that. I know that it's Valve and all, but here's the thing: they updated it and it's free, so it's all good.
So next time you load your Steam, it'll be updated, and you'll have the map already put in there in the campaign.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just glad I played it. It was so much fun. For other projects though, just to end that category right there for me, the other things I have to do besides the videos, I just had to. I planned out a lot of like artwork for both my accounts, safe for work and not safe for work. Yes, that's new to you if you probably didn't notice that. I don't know, but I have certain projects along, in my mind, and one of them is a comic strip that I haven't done a comic in years. And I used to do that all the time when I was little. Doing comics was like a fun thing for me, just to get some comedic goofiness out of me and show it to the public. And like in middle school, I hated middle school, but like that's where it spawned the comics phase for me, where I would like draw so many of these and show it to many people, and some people did enjoy it. They were like loving it. They loved the comics I did, and they found them funny. So it was a thing for a while, and I don't know when I stopped really. I just stopped out of nowhere. But then I met one of my favorite artists like recently, and he got me inspired to do comics again, and I'm like,
cool.
I'm just glad we met. It was nice. And like, God, like the thing I did for him was make an N64 box parody of Mario 64, and it was just his character on the cover instead of Mario. And I had to redo the entire logo for that thing, and it was so hard to replicate it because that logo is 3D. And knowing that my program doesn't have a 3D setting, I had to draw it to make it look like it was 3D. It was so difficult, but I managed to pull it off.
That's awesome.
It was great. So he printed it out too. I gave him a full file of it, and then he printed it, and he took pictures of it and posted it on Twitter. I was like, oh my God, he loved it, and he told me that it made his day, and I'm happy. And then nice. He posted more comics like always, because he's a comic book artist. He actually publishes comics in the newspaper. Like he actually does that, and he does make books. So this guy actually is an actual comic artist. Yes, he's legit. And knowing that he's telling me that my art style is cute and memorable, that meant so much, because like someone I follow and someone who is who's known for doing comics like in the papers and stuff, telling me that my artwork is that cute and memorable, that meant so much. Like, nice. Whoa, that's an unexpected thing. But it got me inspired to come up with an idea for a mini comic strip, and I'm gonna do that soon. And for my other account, SEDtro, weird name, I know, SEDtro, I have to do a picture of a character from El Dorado, and I also gotta do a commission, and also a collaboration. So I have a few things to get to work on. I have a few things that I need to work on, and I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to it, even though that's a lot of stuff. But I'm fine with it. Like I like doing stuff like this. I like making art. I love doing videos, even though it takes me a long time to make those. But hey, it's fine. I don't mind it whatsoever.
That's good, because it's your passion, and you love to do it. You love to entertain. You love to do this stuff. It's fun, and it's worth it in the end.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that's good, man. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this interview up?
all I can say is I don't know what to say. I mean, like if you ask me this question, you'd be like, okay, you know what? How about you ask me? Do I have any last words?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Do you have any last words?
Yes, just 3.
What?
You didn't catch on, did you?
Aw, come on! You trolled me right at the end of the video.
Did you not catch on? Seriously? Look, Why Does Kids Know is a great show. If you've never seen it, watch it. That's where it came from.
Okay, thanks.
Oh my goodness. But listen, I'm just happy that I was part of this. I was looking forward to it, and my first interview, so I was like, whoa, man, this is something I never expected. But in all honesty, I'm happy about it. I'm so glad to be here and stuff. You know, I had a good time being my stupid self, like always, just doing comedic goofiness. I don't know why I put a D in that stupid word. But listen, it was good, and I loved it. It's like yes, and a yes. Oy. Good stuff, man.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I really do want to thank you for having me here. It was good.
Yo,
You know?
yeah, it was great to have you here, man. Yeah, so anyways, it was great to have you on the show. So there you go. That was Sid. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this interview. Until then, stay frosty, my friends, and I will see you in the next Jonathon Moline interviews. Bye-bye. And also, word of advice: Sid can play a good button mash. I still believe in him.
Okay, buddy.
Peace.